Welcome to Bible in a Year Live Chronological Project. I'm Danielle Smith and I'll be reading today's scripture. It's week 16, day 5, and today's reading is First Chronicles chapters 1 and 2 from the Christian Standard Bible. Let's begin. First Chronicles chapter 1, from Adam to Abraham. Adam, Seth, Enosh, Kenan, Mahalalel, Jared, Enoch, Methuselah, Lamech, Noah, Noah's sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth, Japheth's sons, Gomer, Magog, Madai, Javan, Tubal, Meshach, and Tiras. Gomer's sons, Ashkenaz, Riphath, and Togarmah. Javan's sons, Elisha, Tarshish, Kittim, and Rodanim. Ham's sons, Cush, Mizraim, Put, and Canaan. Cush's sons, Seba, Havilah, Sabta, Rama, and Sabteka. Rama's sons, Sheba and Dedan. Cush fathered Nimrod, who was the first to become a great warrior on earth. Mizraim fathered the people of Lud, Anam, Lehab, Naphtah, Pathros, Casluh, the Philistines came from them, and Caphtor. Canaan fathered Sidon as his firstborn, and Heth, as well as the Jebusites, Amorites, Girgashites, Hivites, Archites, Sinites, Arvadites, Zemarites, and Hamathites. Shem's sons, Elan, Aser, Arpachshad, Lud, Aram, Uz, Hul, Gether, and Meshach. Arpachshad fathered Shelah, and Shelah fathered Eber. Two sons were born to Eber. One of them was named Peleg, because the earth was divided during his lifetime, and the name of his brother was Joktan. Joktan fathered Almodad, Sheleph, Hazarmaveth, Jira, Hadoram, Uzal, Dikla, Ebal, Abimael, Sheba, Ophir, Havilah, and Jobab. All of these were Joktan's sons: Shem, Arpachshad, Shelah, Eber, Peleg, Ru, Sirug, Neher, Terah, and Abram, that is Abraham. Abraham's descendants. Abraham's sons, Isaac and Ishmael, these are their family records. Nebaioth, Ishmael's firstborn, Kedar, Adbeel, Mibsam, Mishma, Duma, Massa, Hadad, Tema, Jeter, Naphish, and Kedemah. These are Ishmael's sons. The sons born to Keturah, Abraham's concubine, Zimram, Jokshan, Midian, Ishbak, and Shua. Jokshan's sons, Sheba and Dedan. Midian's sons, Ephah, Epher, Hanok, Abida, Eldah. All of these were Keturah's descendants. Abraham fathered Isaac. Isaac's sons, Esau and Israel. Esau's sons, Eliphaz, Ruel, Jush, Jalam, and Korah. Eliphaz's sons, Teman, Omar, Zephi, Gatam, and Kenaz, and by Timnah, Amalek. Ruel's sons, Nahath, Zerah, Shammah, and Mizah. The Edomites. Ser's sons, Lotan, Shobal, Zibeon, Anna, Dishon, Ezer, and Dishan. Lotan's sons, Horai and Homam. Timnah was Lotan's sister. Shobal's sons, Alian, Manahath, Ebal, Shephi, and Onam. Zibeon's sons, Aya and Anna. Anna's sons, Dishon. Dishon's sons, Hamran, Eshban, Ithran, and Shiran. Ezer's sons, Bilhan, Zavan, and Jachan. Dishan's sons, Uz and Aran. These were the kings who reigned in the land of Edom, before any king reigned over the Israelites. Bela, son of Beor. Bela's town was named Dinhabah. When Bela died, Jobab, son of Zerah, from Bozrah reigned in his place. When Jobab died, Husham from the land of the Temanites reigned in his place. When Husham died, Hadad, son of Bedad, who defeated Midian in the territory of Moab, reigned in his place. Hadad's town was named Avith. When Hadad died, Samlah from Masrekah reigned in his place. When Samlah died, Shaul from Rehoboth on the Euphrates River reigned in his place. When Shaul died, Baal Hanan, son of Akbor, reigned in his place. When Baal Hanan died, Hadad reigned in his place. Hadad's city was named Pai, and his wife's name was Mehetabel, daughter of Matred, daughter of Mezahab. Then Hadad died. Edom's chiefs Timnah, Alva, Jetheth, Oholibamah, Elah, Pinon, Kenaz, Teman, Mibzar, Magdiel, and Inram. These were Edom's chiefs. First Chronicles chapter 2. Israel's sons. These were Israel's sons: Reuben, Simeon, Levi, Judah, Issachar, Zebulun, Dan, Joseph, Benjamin, Naphtali, Gad, and Asher. Judah's descendants. Judah's sons, Onan, and Shelah. These three were born to him by Bashua the Canaanite woman. Judah's firstborn, was evil in the Lord's sight, so he put him to death. Judah's daughter-in-law Tamar bore Perez and Zerah to him. Judah had 5 sons in all. Perez's sons, Hezron and Hamul. Zerah's sons, Zimri, Ethan, Heman, Calcol, and Dara, 5 in all. Carmi's son, Achar, who brought trouble on Israel when he was unfaithful by taking the things set apart for destruction. Ethan's son, Azariah. Hezron's sons, who were born to him, Jerahmeel, Ram, and Shelobai. Ram fathered Aminadab, and Aminadab fathered Nahshon, a leader of Judah's descendants. Nahshon fathered Salma, and Salma fathered Boaz. Boaz fathered Obed, and Obed fathered Jesse. Jesse fathered Eliab, his firstborn. Abinadab was born second, Shimea third, Nethanel fourth, Radai fifth, Ozem sixth, and David seventh. Their sisters were Zeruiah and Abigail. Zeruiah's 3 sons, Abishai, Joab, and Asahel. Amasa's mother was Abigail, and his father was Jether the Ishmaelite. Caleb, son of Hezron, had children by his wife Azubah and by Jerioth. These were Azubah's sons, Jesher, Shobab, and Ardon. When Azubah died, Caleb married Ephrath, and she bore her to him. Her fathered Uri, and Uri fathered Bezalel. After this, Hezron slept with the daughter of Machir, the father of Gilead. Hezron had married her when he was 60 years old, and she bore Segub to him. Segub fathered Jair, who possessed 23 towns in the land of Gilead. But Gesher and Aram captured Jair's villages along with Kenath and its surrounding villages, 60 towns. All these were the descendants of Machir, father of Gilead. After Hezron's death in Caleb Ephrathah, his wife Abijah bore Asher to him. He was the father of Tekoa. The sons of Jerahmeel, Hezron's firstborn, Ram, his firstborn, Bunah, Oren, Ozem, and Ahijah. Jerahmeel had another wife named Atara, who was the mother of Onam. The sons of Ram, Jerahmeel's firstborn, Maaz, Jamin, and Eker. Onam's sons, Shemai and Jada. Shemai's sons, Nadab and Abishur. Abishur's wife was named Abihail, who bore Aban and Molid to him. Nadab's sons, Seled and Appaim. Seled died without children. Appaim's son, Ishai. Ishai's son, Shishan. Shishan's descendant, Ali. The sons of Jada, brother of Shammai, Jether and Jonathan. Jether died without children. Jonathan's sons Peleth and Zaza. These were the descendants of Jeremiah. Shishan had no sons, only daughters, but he did have an Egyptian servant whose name was Jarha. Shishan gave his daughter in marriage to his servant Jarha, and she bore Attai to him. Attai fathered Nathan, and Nathan fathered Zabad. Zabad fathered Ephlal, and Ephlal fathered Obed. Obed fathered Jehu, and Jehu fathered Azariah. Azariah fathered Helez, and Helez fathered Elasa. Elasa fathered Sismai, and Sismai fathered Shalom. Shalom fathered Jechemiah, and Jechemiah fathered Elishama. The sons of Caleb, brother of Jeremiah, Misha, his firstborn, fathered Ziph, and Maresha, his second son, fathered Hebron. Hebron's sons, Korah, Tapua, Rechem, and Shema. Shema fathered Raham, and fathered Jorkam, and Rechem fathered Shammai. Shammai's son was Maon, and Maon fathered Bethzer. Caleb's concubine Ephah was the mother of Haran, Moza, and Gazez. Haran fathered Gazez. Jedi's sons, Regem, Jotham, Jeshan, Pelet, Ephah, and Shaph. Caleb's concubine Maacah was the father of Sheber and Tirhana. She was also the father of Shaph, Madmana's father, and of Shiva, the father of Magbena and Gibeah. Caleb's daughter was Aksa. These were Caleb's descendants, the sons of Hur, Ephrathah's firstborn. Shobal fathered Kiriath Jearim. Salma fathered Bethlehem, and Hareph fathered Bethgader. These were the descendants of Shobal, the father of Kiriath Jearim, Haraweh, half of the Manahathites, and the families of Kiriath Jearim, the Ithrites, Puthites, Shumathites, and Mishrites. The Zorathites and Eshtawolites descended from these. Salma's descendants, Bethlehem, the Netophathites, Ashrath Beth Joab, and half of the Manahathites, the Zorites, and the families of scribes who lived in Jabez. The Tirathites, Shimeathites, and Sukkothites. These are the Kenites who came from Hamath, the father of Rechab's family. Here endeth God's reading.